So an hour, an hotel, an historical, and heroic. So these are vowel sounds, but the letter is a consonant. H is a consonant, right? But we are pronouncing it as R, an R. So the consonant which gives an vowel sound also can be used an in front of it, an article in front of it. And next, if singular noun comes as a complement in a sentence, a singular noun comes as if it is a complement in the sentence, then we can use a or an. Okay, a article or an article when a singular nouns. Example, see, she is an artist. She will be a dancer next year. So an artist here, when a singular noun comes as if it is a complementary, then we can use it a or an in the sentence. Next, to maintain a particular group of a people by a particular person, then also we can use a and an to maintain a particular group. Okay, for a particular group we can use a or an article in the sentence. For example, a people should obey his teacher. Here meaning is for all students, right? A people should obey his teacher. The sentence saying it's for all the students. So then we can use a or an for a particular person or a particular group. When we are saying, then we can use a or an article. A dog is faithful to his master. So for it means that for all the dogs. Okay, a dog is a faithful to his master. A lion is dangerous animal. So here it's saying all about all the lions. So then we can use a for the a article for the sentence. Next, using a or an before the name of professions also. Like if I am a teacher, then I can be taught like she is a teacher. Okay, if somebody is a doctor, then we can say he is a doctor. I'm an engineer. So a or an can be used for a particular professions. And we can also use a and an article for some prepositions. Okay, for some preposition also we can use a or an article. Example, 2 tablets at a time. See, it is a preposition and we are using a in the sentence before the preposition, after the preposition. 2 tablets at a time. Birds of a feather fly together. Birds of a feather flies together. So here also in front of the prepositions we are using a or an article. An article, using an article is abbreviations also. We can use in the abbreviations beginning with the letters like F, H, L, M. For few sentences, for few abbreviations we can also use an article. So note this, she is an MP. She is a member of parliament. She is an member of parliament. So here for few abbreviations we can also use an article. And in some sentences having keywords like one, any, everyone, certain, then we can also use a or an article in some sentences. Okay, it's a keywords like he owned a car and 2 taxis. So car, here only one car, so we mentioned a. A girl has come to see you. Certain. Okay, a girl, I mean in the sense like only one girl or any particular. So then we can use a or an in the particular keywords like one, any. Okay, so and a is to be used before few and little also. A can be used in before words like few and little. I have a few rupees. He received a little money from his friend. So we can use a or for few and little words. A or an comes after the verb to be called. Okay, a and an also used after the verb, like after verbs. It is called a remote. Here a remote is a verb, so we are using before a verb also a article. It is called an umbrella. Okay, in a sentence umbrella is a verb, called is a verb, and we are using an before a noun. Okay, we also see in the sentence where we are using a and an articles, we are explaining. Okay, and to denote certain quantity, number, speed also can be used a and an articles. Okay, for certain numbers or certain quantities also we use a. Example, quickly let us see. He has a lot of experience, so a lot can represent a number. Okay, so a lot of experience, so then we are using a before a article in this sentence. I want a dozen mangoes. So here dozen is mentioned as a quantity, so we are using for a dozen in before dozen we are using a article. So this is how we use a and an articles for the quantity, for the number, for the speed. So we use a and an article. In an exclamatory sentences also we use a and an articles. Can be used before singular countable nouns, as we know that before itself I have said that countable nouns, singular countable nouns also used before these sentences we use a and at and articles. What a lovely dress. So a is a article in this sentence. What a wonderful movie. Okay, in this sentence these are the exclamatory sentences where we're using lovely dresses is an in singular countable noun, we're using before it a. Okay, and wonder, wonderful, wonder, these sentences also a singular countable nouns. So this is all about the indefinite articles. So whatever I explained, all types of articles, indefinite articles types, those are all 14 types I have explained just now. So quickly you can just go around and look, it's like how we use indefinite articles in the sentences. It becomes easy for you if you carefully understand all those points. You can definitely get how to identify these articles in a sentence. So let us move to the definite articles. So we have just finished indefinite and now we are moving to the definite articles. So usage of the, how we usage the in the, how you identify the, how we use it, how we'll use this the article in the sentences. Let us learn now. We can use article the before oceans. Okay, rivers, newspapers, hills, gulf, peaks, states, banks, forest, etc. So for these all things we use the word. Okay, the article. The Indian Ocean, example, the Ganges, the Times of India. So these are all, we are using the in the sentences. And before the unique objects the is to be used. Okay, for the unique objects, for example, sun is a unique, right? So we say the sun, we don't say in the sentence like sun. Okay, so we use the sun, the moon, the earth. These are all unique, right? Unique objects, so we use the in the before all these things. And the should be used before the adjectives or in superlative degrees. Okay, I have not went to the adjective, superlative degrees, all these things, but when I teach them I also teach you how we will write the sentence. Example, Shakespeare is the greatest of English dramatists. Okay, so here the greatest, the is used in the adjective. What is adjective in it? Greatest. Okay, that is a superlative degree. So greatest, before that we are using the article. We can use the before parts of the human body also. Okay, the head, the ear, the cheek. Okay, so this is how we use the article. In the paragraphs, to mention a person or any object, again we use the before the words. In any sentence, in any paragraph, if you just go through your lessons or any paragraphs, you observe, right, the is used before the words. Like how to the persons or to any objects we use the word. He gave me a knife and spoon. The knife was not sharp. Example, as I just said. So look at the example once again. He gave me a knife and a spoon. The knife was not sharp. So here in front of the object, knife is an object, right? In front of the object in the paragraph we have given the article. The article is being mentioned. Okay, if you go through any lessons or any topics or any stories, you can quickly observe, okay, these articles, how we can identify them easily. To mention particular persons or object or a place, we use the before the words. To particular persons we use the in the sentences. Okay, like the pen you want is out of stock. If you go to the stationery shop, when you ask for the pen, particular pen, then the shopkeeper said the pen you want is out of stock. Okay, the pen notifies here the specific object. Okay, this is a purse which I lost yesterday. Okay, the particular purse. Okay, then the is being used here in the sentences. This is how we use the article. And when a singular noun is used to represent a whole class, using the before that noun also, for a singular noun representing the whole class, then we use the article. The parrot is a clever bird. So here not only the particular, only the parrot, only certain parrot, we are saying for all the parrots. Okay, parrot is a noun here, so we are saying all the parrots. The parrot is a clever bird for all the parrots. The fox is cunning animal. So we are not only saying for an individual one, we are saying for all the foxes. Then the is mentioned, the article is mentioned in the sentence. So notes are really, when I'm saying note, then listen it. Okay, the should not be used before man or a woman when it comes as a noun. When a man or a woman being used in the sentence, though they are nouns, when it comes as a noun, but we should not use the article here. The man is mortal, we should not say like that. Okay, the man is mortal, we should not say like that. That is a wrong sentence. We have to say man is mortal. Okay, man is mortal, that is a right sentence. And to mention how the used for the date of birth, and to mention ordinal numerical adjective, so we use the before that words. For example, the 7th March, the 30th December. So these are the examples. So to mention date of month or to ordinal numeral adjective, we use the word before that words. To mention the holy books, also we use the before that words. Example, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran. Okay, so this is how the is mentioned. And specifically note this, if you use the author names in front of the books, do not use the before that. Okay, if you find any author name, the author name should not go by the article. Okay, the Valmiki Ramayanam is wrong. Okay, that is wrong. Valmiki Ramayan. Okay, that is a right. If any author name, that might be any author in front of the book, you should not use the before that. In some cases, we use the same word to mention, right, in the language as well as the people of country. In such cases, use the people but not before language. Okay, use the article before the people but not for the language. China is a country, Chinese is a language. The Chinese you can use for the people but not for the country. England is a country and English is a language. So the English, not the England. That's wrong again. So this is how we use the article for the people, not for the language. Okay. I note before people of nation. Okay, this is a note. Before a people of nation, that should not be used. For example, Americans are rich. We say that, right? But the Americans are rich is a wrong again. Okay, the Americans are rich is a wrong. And if two actions change the same ratio to compare the action, then we can use the in the sentence. Example, the more you learn, the more knowledge you gather. Okay, the more you learn, the more knowledge you gather. The sooner you go, the sooner you will be back. So this is all about the definite article. In this video, I have gone through the introduction of the article, indefinite articles, and then to the definite articles. And in my next video I'll tell about the motion of the articles. Okay, so this is how what about the articles. So let us see, and in my later lessons also I'll give you some practical papers so that you can easily get my point. So this is what all about for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed yet, and please do follow me. Hit the bell icon so that you can get my further notifications also. Thank you so much for watching.